What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Only Tactical Fans, where the sarcasm is spicy, the merch is freedom-fueled, and exposing government bullshit is just part of the daily routine. First off, thank you if you're subscribed, if you're sharing, if you bought a t-shirt, if you even just whispered, "Screw the Bureau of Prisons" into your pillow last night. You are the engine behind this movement. As today, we've got some real good news to unpack. I'm ecstatic to say we are looking at like November 8th as likely the date CRS comes home. That's right, home. Thanksgiving, stuffing, real possibilities, Christmas mornings with the girls and I, looking more and more like a done deal. I am ready, and I know he is, and I know the girls are, and you guys are. Now, it's not set in stone that direct appeal is still in motion, and that could speed things up even more. But for now, I want to break down why this new date is such a huge shift, especially when his original out date was like mid-2026. Actually, I think it was in 2027, but I don't know. Shit's always changing. It's confusing. Before we dig deeper, quick reminder that we have new merch in, new t-shirt design, clean designs, rugged messages, support the mission, and look good doing it. OnlyTacticalFans.myshopify.com, because wearing freedom on your chest is better than watching the ATF trample it under boots. Am I right? All right, let's rewind this crazy train to December 21st of 2018. That's when Donald Trump signed the first act into law. His goal, reform the Bureau of Prisons because the system had mutated into this bloated union-protected taxpayer money laundering cartel. Think of mafia, but instead of guys in tracksuits, you've got contractors selling $10 water bottles to the government because they check the green certified box. Everything from food, equipment, and clothing has to go through approved vendors, aka whoever greased the right congressional palm or is a cousin of the union boss. 50%, 75%, even 100% markups. All billed straight to taxpayers. Trump saw the rot and he started swinging. Trump's reforms hit three main areas. Number one, the way people enter the Bureau of Prisons. Two, the cost of keeping people inside. And three, the process of getting people out. Let's start with entry. Under the First Step Act, low-risk, non-violent first-time offenders like CRS could earn early release credits because there were no drugs, no violence, no sex crimes. He qualified. He didn't get relief under Amendment 821 though. He should have, but thanks to the First Step Act, his sentence dropped from 60 months to about 39 months. He's also liable for a halfway house, which would normally come 1 year before his full release, meaning late 2025. After that, it's home confinement. But then Trump appointed a new Bureau of Prison director, William K. Marshall, and Marshall said, this halfway house backup nonsense. We're done with that. We're just done. Let me break it down. 1 year in prison equals $48,000. 1 year in a halfway house equals $43,000. 1 year on home confinement, that's $4,500. So yeah, home confinement says about $44,000 a person. Multiply that by thousands of low-risk inmates, you're talking about billions in savings. The excuse the Bureau of Prisons gave was no bed space at a halfway house, but William K. Marshall came in swinging and said no restrictions on how many First Step Act time credits may be applied toward home confinement. In plain English, stop playing games. If there's no halfway house bed, send them home on an ankle monitor. Let them get a job, pay taxes, and stop draining the system. And that's how CRS just got another one. He's a win. He's already got all paperwork in. He's got a car, he's got a job, he's got a phone, he's got a house. So if the system doesn't screw him again, we'll know for sure in like the next 60 days. Now, some of you are probably yelling at your screen, "Hey Erica, you said there were 3 problems with the Bureau of Prisons." Well, I'm glad you're paying attention. Let's just keep going. Quick pause. If you support prison reform, criminal justice, sanity, or just not getting railroaded by the alphabet agencies, grab some gear at OnlyTacticalFans.myshopify.com. You'll be funding the fight and helping the Hoover family, so go check them out, guys. Problem number 2, judges. They're not elected, they're appointed, and their real job is keeping the people who appointed them fat and happy. That means handing out ridiculous sentences so the taxpayer keeps fueling money into private contracts and non-government organizations. Even when they know someone's harmless, they throw the book. CRS isn't the exception, he's the blueprint. Now, problem number 3, the unions and non-government organizations bleeding taxpayers dry. William already shut down the officer mess halls where correctional officers were eating premium food for free, snacks, energy drinks, $8 sandwiches, multiply that by 30,000 officers, 5 days a week, if not more. That's over $9 million per year just feeding the staff. And the same scams run in transportation and housing. They bill for a full year of inmate costs even if the person was there only 6 months. Every week, a bus drops off and pickups inmates just to hit the 6-month mark so they can double charge for beds. That's not a correctional system, that's a shell game. They also cook the books to stop inmates from getting First Step Act time credits. Why? Because of too many leave, prisons close, and corrupts and deals end. In CRS's case, they added a fake severity factor of 7 to keep him in a medium facility. But when he clearly qualifies for a minimum security camp, but that got taken care of way back when, he eventually went to a low, and he's in a low. Anyways, William's been cleaning that up too, so yeah. So why is Trump doing all this? 4 reasons. Number 1, the Bureau of Prisons is a money pit, and he wants it cleaned up. 2, the Department of Justice and Bureau of Prisons are broken. Locking up taxpayers, not threats. Number 3, it's a strategic move. Over 1 million people are incarcerated. If he helps just 1, he earns a loyalty of 10. Number 4, he almost got locked up himself, and he saw firsthand that these prisons aren't full of serial killers. They're full of people who got screwed. Trump is planning the biggest clemency wave in American history, and CRS may be just the beginning. So yeah, November 8th, that's the day we're circling. It's not guaranteed, it's not final, but it's possible, and that alone is massive. It's news. Because we're always just sitting here waiting, so any news is good news, right? Hopefully, well, not all good news. Whatever. If you're praying, pray. If you're sharing, share. And if you've got $20 for a shirt or a sticker, help us keep the pressure on, because the fight ain't over, but for the first time in a long time, we're on offense. And there's stuff happening with like appeals, this, everything. Keep your head up, stay loud, and remember, only tactical fans where freedom is a lifestyle and not talking point. Alright guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to continue to support, there's only tactical fans at myshopify.com, Amazon, Givesendgo, Cash App, all the good stuff. And as always, we appreciate you guys for everything, watching us, everything. So yeah, until next video, peace.